Greetings. My name is Pastor Aaron Richter, and I serve as one of the assistants to the bishop here in the New Jersey Synod. This year's Synod Assembly on May 12th through 13th will see us gathering under the theme Freed and Renewed in Christ, 500 years of God's grace in action, at a new location, though, the Weston Princeton at Forestal Village. Now, during that time, there are several opportunities for learning throughout our time together. So let's take a moment to look at those options. On Friday afternoon at 4 p.m., there will be 3 workshops that tie into our theme. And keep in mind that each of these is offered twice. First is from 4:15 to 5, the second from 5:15 to 6. In the first, Reverend Brenda Smith, the ELCA Director for Discipleship, will lead a time in deepening our discipleship, where congregations can learn strategies to create passionate followers of Jesus who share the gospel. And this will be held in the Terrace View room on the first floor. Also on the first floor, Reverend Sarah Lilia will lead a discussion on the book The Forgotten Luther, which looks at themes of economic justice in Martin Luther's writings. Now, you'll receive a copy of the book and discover ways to discuss that in your congregation. And that workshop is in the Nassau room. If you head upstairs to the Fountain View room, Reverend Scott Schanzenbach will guide a conversation around congregational vitality using a new resource called the Hope Diamond. Now, this pulls from research from the EMU project, and it allows us to take a critical look at congregations today and seek out ways for fruitful ministry in the future. So that takes care of our Friday afternoon conversations, but there is a second opportunity to learn something new at the Saturday morning coffee and conversation, which start at 7:30 a.m. There are 6 workshops to attend where you can grab some breakfast and head on in, and all of the rooms are on the second floor. Now, here's a quick rundown. In the Somerset room, you can join the Hunger Task Force as you learn about ways of providing garden and farm-fresh, nutritious foods for those with food insecurity. Now, there will be 2 conversations about immigration and sanctuary in the Mercer room. At 7:30, there will be a conversation about immigrants and refugees in a polarized nation, and then followed at 8:15 a.m. As people can learn about the sanctuary process. In the Cumberland room, you can participate in a conversation about living in hope for the church and our ministry with transgender people. In response to the amendments adopted by the 2016 Churchwide Assembly, you can meet with Ms. Cassandra Mack, New Jersey Synod Secretary, in the Middlesex room to discuss the process of amending your constitution and obtaining approval for all of the updates that took place at this last Churchwide Assembly. And we're also getting close to a youth gathering in 2018, and it's time to start getting ready. So join members of the Youth Ministry Mission Team about practical tips and helpful hints, and that'll take place in the Hunterdon and Essex room, and you also get to meet others who will be attending next summer. And lastly, in the Burlington Warren room, join a conversation with Reverend Kimberly Vaughn, Assistant to the Bishop for Multicultural Ministry, about how we can share the good news of Jesus. Come and see. Go and tell. Now, you can find more description and detail on pages 10 and 11 in the Bulletin of Reports, which can be found in the website right here. Now, for those of you who are interested in these topics but aren't able to be at Synod Assembly or you'll miss one of them, we're going to be posting the resources from the various workshops on that same page as the Assembly concludes. Now, our hope is that this will be an incredible opportunity to learn, grow, and explore new ways that God may be calling you and your community. I look forward to seeing you there.